I said I was going to do a video on dating, sports, drugs, and Nike, and this is that video. The first topic I wanted to talk about is dating. I'm divorced. I'm 54 years old. I was first married in my late 40s. So for a long part of my life, I was in relationships and I was in common law relationships, but I never married until I was in my mid 40s. That was when I was first married. So it kind of like tells you a little, it kind of reveals a little bit about me, and that kind of like shows that I just never really followed that norm of, getting married at a younger age. Now that I'm divorced, I enjoyed whatever it was I was living in at that moment. When I was married and I was a wife, I enjoyed it. I truly enjoyed it. I did my best. And then now that I'm divorced, I also enjoy this phase of my life. There's this part of me that's not concerned about this need. There isn't this need inside of me to fill a void, and there isn't this need in me to have someone like a significant other. I don't know what it is. Like I'm okay. I'm happy. I'm not. There's no need or I don't feel like I want to be on any dating sites. Though at one point, I think like 3 months ago, I experimented by going on this speed dating site, and I was on there one night. It was speed dating. It was online speed dating, and what online speed dating is, you log on to a website, and you have so many minutes to visually talk to and see the other person, and then it moves on to the next person. And I did it that one night, but once again, I was like, this isn't for me. Like I didn't. And I did go on that online speed dating site just to see whether it was something I wanted in regards to dating, being in a relationship. And I realized this is it was just too exhausting mentally for me, and I didn't enjoy it. And so I'm back to just working at home and just doing the things I really enjoy. Like last night, I went out and I went out to a local pub that I enjoy going to and that I'm comfortable at. And I walk in alone and I find a seat and I listen to a live band, and I order a dinner, and I have my dinner, listen to a live band. I'll have a beer, and then when I'm ready, I had dinner, I listened to music, and then I'm aware that, I'm out alone, so I don't stay out that late if I do go to any event. And then I just came home, and it was okay. I'm not lonely. I think there's this content. I'm really content with myself, and I'm okay with being alone, and there isn't this urgency or this need inside of me to I need to find a man, I need to be in a relationship with a man, I need to be dating. I don't feel any of that. I'm just really comfortable in this space that I'm in, and my mentality really is, if I come across him, I'll come across. I'm not on any dating sites, and there isn't this like urgent need inside of me, this feeling of I need to be dating. I need to find a man. I need to be in a relationship. I don't feel any of that. I work from home, but then I realize also that I can't stay at home. I need to also be sociable. So I do go to events. I do things. I do social events. Like I'll go watch a theater show. I'll go watch a UFC fight. I'll go listen to a live band and have dinner. I'll go, to car shows. And my mentality really is, if I find a man, I find a man at one of those places. Because I'm pretty sure if I truly, really did want to date, I could just go on a dating site and I'd be on dates. But it's not, those dating sites now, they just feel so, that is how I met my husband. I met him on a online dating site back in 2010. That's how long ago, like 20 some years ago. But it's so different. It's different. The dating sites, online dating back in 2010 is so different 24 years later, because now, back then it was just starting, and there was more of a genuineness to it and a sincerity. And now, 25 years later, it has changed, and it's become, and I personally feel this is really in regards to men. I think the online dating has progressed so much in the past 25 years, 24 years. I think longer, because I think when I was going through it in 2010, and I eventually met my ex-husband, I think online dating had already been happening years before that, but not so much. But I don't think it first evolved in 2010. So I think online dating has been a part of life for more than 25 years. And it's progressed so much that now, I think in regards to women that are still, that are on those online dating sites, they're sincerely looking for relationships, and in regards to the men, they're aware now that there's just an abundance of choices, and men are kind of like aware now that the technology and these dating sites, they no longer require you to be stationary. They no longer require you to be monogamous. So there's just this realization, and I feel exhausted, and I just feel this, it's not for me. So I don't go on any online dating sites, other than when I did try to experiment with that speed dating online. So in regards to dating, I don't. But that's because I haven't found anyone. But I enjoy doing things. I enjoy doing things where I do get the opportunity to maybe eventually meet someone. And one of those things that I really, really, really enjoy is here. Let me get this out. Oh my gosh, it's giving me a hard time.